Do you want to do the DIY with me?
What's the DIY?
The craft video.
Oh yeah, sure.
Yeah, just ordered.
Okay.
Cuckoo.
Okay.
So not synchronized. Wait, let's do it then.
Okay. We're gonna do napkin ring DIY. So we're gonna do it in the theme, like an autumn theme, but you can do it with whatever decorations you have lying around. This is the stuff that I'm gonna use. I'm gonna make them so that we can use them at our Thanksgiving dinner, but also just because I had lots of autumn colored things. These are so funny. I thought I was buying life-size curtain rings.
Yeah.
And then I wondered, like, why are they so cheap? And then they came today and
So
they're
is
this
that-
big.
Is it too big?
No, they're so small.
But
Look how small
Wait. I
they
don't
are.
get it. That was supposed to be curtain stuff.
They're meant to be like when you
Yeah.
make a napkin ring normally, it's meant to be like a circle like this big, and they're like tiny.
Oh, okay,
But
we'll
it's
make it work.
fine. So I forgot springs. Oh no, I have scissors. Oh my gosh, that's what
You're
happens when you
so
leave things
good.
around. So I'm gonna put a couple of them stacked on top of one another. So basically, you need some kind of a ring. You can make it from cardboard. I didn't want to make it from toilet roll because it's been in the bathroom.
Yeah.
Which is kind of gross. And then
Yeah.
you put it on your napkin and then you like wipe your face with your napkin.
Yeah.
So I'm not going to. So I would suggest some kind of like maybe a cardboard tube, or you can get normal sized shower rings. Don't be an idiot and get small ones. Then I have autumn leaves. You can put buttons on. I haven't really looked at these. Oh yeah,
Oh, that's cool.
that could kind of work.
Where
Or like
did
the
you get
little
that?
stars.
What did you get from?
This one, I have no idea. I usually find random things like this in bookshops.
Okay.
You know, like in Waterstones when they have like
Yeah.
random stuff. So these are like little buttons. And then some kind of a fabric or a ribbon that you're gonna, or maybe twine or something that doesn't shed all over the table to wind around the napkin rings. This is really random, but I got this. It's like potpourri. Look at all the cute berries and the glitzy like.
Super cute.
So I think we might chop up some of these and use them, unless they're like shedding. In which case we probably should have used them. I don't know. Should we have a look?
And this is, what did you get that from?
This one I got in TK Maxx.
TK Maxx?
Maybe these would fall apart. They smell nice. Smell in there.
Oh wow.
Have you ever used a glue gun? Okay. Sorry. Man, that's loud. Okay. You've not used a glue gun?
No.
It comes out the front and you can use it to...
This is super dangerous. I'm scared. I don't want to use that. No!
No!
I'm genuinely scared. Actually, where do you want to plug that?
Okay, don't plug it in yet. You're gonna need a glue gun. So, oh my gosh, you can use the little finger protectors. The only thing
yeah,
dangerous about
definitely.
this is like if you touch the front of it, it's hot, but literally nothing else.
Okay.
So you put these in, this is glue,
Yeah.
right? You put it in and it melts, but then what happens is you squeeze it a little bit and it creates like a little glue dot for
it's
you.
okay then. You can actually like project it. It's like someone's eyes and like blind him forever.
No, okay, so what I thought was this. We can get like 2 or 3 of these and wrap this autumn coloured ribbon,
Yeah.
okay, around it, and then we can put the leaves and maybe like some of the little berries and a button,
Yeah.
but you leave the back of it open and then you put the napkin through it, and it's got like a leaf on the front.
I see. Okay.
You know, napkin rings?
I did get it from the beginning, but I was just like,
You did or you didn't?
yeah, I did. But the napkins, where are the napkins? So we did that at the very last.
We did that at the last minute. Shall we do that?
Let's do that.
Let's do it.
Almost too late.
So Elia had to go because we did not realize how late it was, and so she needed to go and sleep so that she could get up for work. Together we finished all of the little rings. It doesn't look like much because again I bought the wrong size of plastic ring, but this is basically what they look like. So now I'm just gonna go through all my different decorations and find something that works. Hot glue gun it on. And yeah, I don't really know how you would do this without a hot glue gun or some kind of, you could probably do it with super glue, but I would be nervous because I always super glue my fingers together. So you'll probably need a hot glue gun, but they're super cheap and they're really handy to like fix things around the house and do lots of craft. So, you know, you should get one anyway. So it's the next morning and I'm going to keep going and show you the final product. Set straight. Speaking of DIY, how cool is my headband? My dear friend Annie made it. That was such a nice surprise. Look how beautiful it is. I love it. And especially now it's getting really super cold here, it's perfect. Let's see, we made all of the rings last night with this type of glue, with hot glue. It gets very stringy, so I suggest two things. I always have a little bowl next to me that I put all the rubbish. You can see all of this is like all the stringy stuff that's come off or dripped out of the gun when you've left it to one side. And anyway, and the second thing, which is more important, is make sure when you finish with the rings that all excess little bits of stringy glue, oh, I've missed a little bit here. Yeah, so just double check that you get all the last little bits of glue that are sticking out from the ribbon. You don't want them to take the napkin out, wipe their mouth, they have glue, gnarly. I just decided in the end to keep these napkin rings really simple. These leaves from the craft shop that I have are just so cute, even on their own. I just got a mixture of the different colors. I kind of tried to make them even, and I'm just basically going to stick them like that and just leave it at that. I tried to put a button and some little berries and things on the front and it looked really random. It kind of looked like a kid had made it. No offense to children everywhere. Yeah, so basically I'm just going to put a leaf. Make sure the dot of hot glue goes onto the section of the ring where the ribbon began and ended. So it's the messiest part because it has the end of the ribbon. So you're going to put a dot of glue there in the very center and press it on. If you don't do it that way, what ends up happening is if someone lifts up their napkin ring to have... So clumsy. If someone lifts up their napkin ring to have a look and you have a leaf on this side and then the messy bit sticking out the back, it's not going to look very nice. Let's do it. Okay, so I finally completed all of those and I think they look really cute. They're pretty simple. So this is kind of what they're looking like at the moment. And I've got red ones, green ones, yellow. I made something extra, so we're gonna do a bonus DIY. Anyway, basically in the middle of the ribbons, they had these really robust cardboard rings. And in that potpourri bag that I showed you earlier in the video, I found these cute little pumpkins. So this is what it's gonna look like when it's sitting on the table. Isn't it cute? I've made one and I'm gonna make another one, so I'll show you how to do that. I got this center part of the tape and I just got a washi tape because, I mean, you can probably put a ribbon around, but I ran out of ribbon. So you just wanna wrap the washi tape around just so that it's not like the ugly cardboard all the way around there. I'm gonna trim that. And because it's overhanging a little bit, I'm gonna push the sides in. Now, of course, one of these sides will be sitting on the table and the other side will be up underneath the leaves, so you don't really need to worry about it. Then I got I have different colored leaves, so I got one of each color. And I interlocked them. And basically, I'm going to just put a dot of glue in the middle to hold those three interlocking leaves together. Run hot glue around the top of your little cardboard ring, so around here. So let's put some hot glue. Try and center the leaves, and we're just going to drop it on lightly at first, but then pressing it down, and you'll feel the heat probably through the leaves. And I think that looks pretty good. Cover the bottom of the decoration, in my case the pumpkin, with hot glue. Then line it up and just drop it on there and press it down. And that's literally it. You let it dry and you have a tiny little centerpiece. Another very random DIY, but I hope you liked it. And I'll set these up and show you what they look like with the napkins.